Hello, my name is Jess, and this is a place that is important to me. This is Washburn Park. It's on, it is on Agate Street, kind of like 20th and Agate, and this is a place for me where I kind of go to escape, even though it's still kind of in the midst of everything. But I really enjoy this place because of how simple it is, and I feel like it's not really overforced with trying to like pack in a lot of cool different things. It's pretty simple and kind of allows you to do whatever you please to do. There's always like a lot of different activities going on here, especially in the summer. And so I kind of come here to escape. But something I think I noticed a lot, right now it's really green because it's in the winter and it's beautiful, but during the summer it gets really dry, and I noticed that there's a lot of upkeep because I come here in the mornings a lot, and the grass is always wet when obviously it's not raining. So that's the biggest upkeep, I think, as far as keeping things green and keeping things alive when they shouldn't be alive. And then, of course, mowing. This is a pretty grassy space, so mowing the lawn every week or especially in the summer, like I think they do it twice a week even. It's pretty demanding. And so I think that's kind of one of the two biggest downfalls. And then this kind of cement concrete area. I believe it once, they call this place the Bamboo Park. Panda Park, because the bamboo. And I think there was a bunch of bamboo that existed here at one point, but now it's kind of this concrete pool, which I don't really know if it has too much use. If it's like a rain catchment collecting system, or if it's kind of just here once they remove the bamboo. But I think there's some different systems as far as water catchment and treatment that maybe we could put to use in this area to solve in the summertime when you have to water the park every day. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking at. Washburn Park kind of made me look more into some different design ways and methods that we could make that concrete structure a little bit more functional and a little bit more sustainable. So I was looking into this question about how can parks remain active and upkept by their own systems in order to eliminate the artificial and human labor. And especially in Eugene, parks are pretty much spread throughout the city, and I'm sure they all go through a similar process of watering and mowing and keeping up during the cold or the warmer months of the summer, because that's when they're used the most. But these are two different pictures I have that kind of show how consistent the park is, both in the summer and in the winter when there's a lot of water and there isn't a lot of water. So I was looking into some different water catchment systems and harvesting plans, and there's pretty much a wide range of how you choose to harvest this water. And I looked in, even on our own campus, there's a few kind of different sneaky systems that you don't really realize until you see them actually in action. And by the softball fields, there's kind of this gutter system, and you can see this is at night, but it actually spilling into this big kind of water basin and catching it there. And then it can be, as you kind of work your way up, it can be as simple as rain barrel harvesting and kind of capturing that water to use for warmer months or different uses. And then the third image shows a landscape reuse, which I think is pretty cool because it's kind of both interactive and it's actually functioning in a positive way as well. So my idea was kind of to take advantage of this existing plot opposed to kind of tearing out and having a whole new idea. We already have this concrete plot, and what can we do with it? And so this is kind of solution number one, which is the more extreme idea. But in Portland, they have a few different parks that are using these water systems that I think are really awesome as far as catching the water, treating the water, and then actually making it interactive for the user, especially with Jameson Square in the summer. It's kind of this hub because it gets hot, and it's this hub for not only kids but parents to kind of come and just cool off. And I think if we place something kind of similar to these water systems in Washburn Park, not only would it drown out the noise from Agate Street and the construction from nearby, but also kind of be this nice little watering hole that brings people in, and also can water if there's some type of system that could feed into the sprinklers and water during the warmer months. And then this is solution number 2, which is a little less extreme, but where that concrete plot is, make it more permeable. And so we can catch that water through these underground tanks and then somehow move it up into the sprinklers and use that water throughout the year. So those are kind of my 2 different design solutions. And I think that there's a lot of different ways to be able to reuse and recycle this water in positive ways.